Let's try something different. Today I'm starting out this review with a question. What is the worst Trackmaster 2 model out there? Some might say Edward because of his inaccurate wheel arrangement. Or maybe Glenn because he looks like a literal box and has no separately fitted detail. Or maybe even this abomination because, come on, what even is this? I hope the person who made this got fired. Heck, we could even talk about this thing because, come on, this doesn't even compare to the 2008 or the 2025 version. And I can hate all day about these goofy little... I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get to our subject. Alright, so the actual subject of this video, and the Trackmaster that I believe is the worst of the entire line, is Emily. And I'm going to explain why, and why the Plarail version is better. The first problem I have with the Trackmaster 2 Emily is just her boiler. It's way too big, and it also doesn't really fit her character. Emily's kind of based off this slender, kind of Victorian-looking engine. I don't think this fits her at all. Now, I understand why this was done. I know it's because the Trackmaster 2 engines have to fit 2 AA batteries inside them. But I feel like with some more precise engineering, I feel like this problem could have been fixed. Another problem I have with the Trackmaster 2 Emily is the face. When I was younger, for some reason, to me it didn't really look like Emily. I used to kind of use her to portray as different characters like OCs I used to have. And honestly, I think it's one of the weak points of the model is that it doesn't really look like Emily. Another problem I have with Emily is her wheels. Emily's supposed to have a single wheel arrangement or 422, and instead of giving her a smaller set of side rods, they just gave her the standard ones that come with all Trackmaster engines. And honestly, it looks a little weird with her big wheel in the middle. It makes her look like an 060. The last problem I have with Emily is her funnel. I don't know what it is, but to me it's almost too small. Emily's supposed to have this tall funnel, and I see why they didn't give her that because of height clearances. But to me they could have made it at least a little wider, maybe a couple millimeters taller. I don't know, it just looks odd to me. Now we've gotten through all this, you're probably wondering what was the point of all this. Well, I'll tell you what the point of it all was. This is basically my way of saying that I got tired of my Trackmaster 2 Emily and decided to upgrade by getting the much better looking Plarail one. So without further ado, let's get into the actual meat of this review. F in the chat for Trackmaster 2 Emily. The Plarail Emily pretty much solves all the problems I have with the Trackmaster 2 version of her. I mean, look, she has the proper funnel height, a proper wheel arrangement, and a much better looking face. She even has some extra detail, like the extra wheel under the tender, an actual painted footplate, and gold kind of bronze-ish buffers. She also came with this really cool looking brake van, which is the first one of these I have in this color. Even the chassis is kind of gray on it. It's really cool. I'm also really happy to have this in my collection. Honestly, I highly recommend getting this version of Emily. She's well detailed, it looks like the character, and it's honestly a really classic Plarail. I believe you used to be able to get it on Amazon, but recently I'm pretty sure she ran out of stock, so you're going to have to probably resort to going to eBay or some other seller. But still, I highly recommend it. Now, with all that out of the way, let's see her on the layout. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.